Oh yeah, I did a few things because I was testing some settings, so let me make sure I actually load where I was. All right, here we go. All right. Again, let's not think about whether or not we actually left all the people in Demeter's Crossing there, or did we have to kill them all? So we'll see.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elgar'nan and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators, what about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elgar'nan and Gillenane used them like puppets.
I love this entrance. It's so good.
I dare say it was a show of force. They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elgar'nan and Gillenane shall require many hands.
I mean, that's putting it mildly, Morrigan, but also so glad they brought her into this game. I love Claudia Black.
So, who are you, exactly?
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane.
Witch of the Wilds?
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
God, this makes me want to play Dragon Age Origins again. I loved her in that. We're gonna be nice.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf?
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demeter's Crossing once the gods are through.
I love that they put that in there with Morrigan saying that, because one, I think it annoyed a lot of people that she was basically explaining elven history, and that with Solus right there. And Solus was annoyed, so I do appreciate that they, like, acknowledge that they did that. Alright, so... I mean, I don't think my Rook would say we caused this, but it is for power.
All this horror, because a bunch of power-hungry gods want even more power.
When have the powerful among us ever done otherwise?
So how do we stop them?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his... well, he calls it the lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
Oh God, they actually put whatever it takes. Oh man. I am not picking that, by the way. I'm still traumatized. We work together.
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Balara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Illuvian working. Hardin can track down the Lyrium dagger, and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
All right. Everyone's bond increased. Let's continue. And welcome to any lurkers that are watching the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Let's go get ourselves a dagger. Yep. Please let me know if the sound is ever not good or it needs to be brighter or something.
It's gotta be done.
And great thanks to Wintertail Spinner, who spent my lunch hour working on some of these settings. So, all right. Thanks, Jordan.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
We're gonna do what we all carry the blame.
You didn't take the shot. I destroyed the statue. Who do you want to blame more for the outcome? We all did what we thought was best in the moment.
And look where it got us. Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric.
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Oh, they're bonding.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
You know, I wonder how, like, not cold, I don't think is the word I'm saying, but the fact that, you know, Nev and Harding are talking about Varric dying, and like you're like, we're still standing. Like that has to sound like, oh damn, Rook is really taking Varric's death pretty well right now. All right.
Look.
There's magic lingering in this spot. Strong. Old.
The dagger was here. Something took it.
Don't remember if there's anything to pick up. I don't think so. In this area? Okay.
Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Look, there it goes.
Yes, there it goes. I'll get to it eventually. Gotta collect everything first. Alright.
Big darkspawn coming right at us.
Oh, shit. Ooh, my parrying did not work there. Oh, come on. There we go.
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Alright, first go collect stuff. Second, I just have to adjust. It's a little low for me. There we go. Alright. I forget when I have to go from my work setup to gaming setup, I gotta change a few things, including the height of my screens. Alright.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
There we go.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
They don't, to my knowledge. But Solas's dagger is special. They might be drawn to it.
All right. See, it's a little flavor text, like, because my Rook is a Grey Warden,
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
being like, to my knowledge, they don't do that. That's the little stuff I really like about this game.
Look out! More darkspawn ahead.
Get out of there. More darkspawn coming out of those pools.
Ugh.
Making the rest of us look bad, Rook.
Oh, shit. Do.
Time to finish it.
Oh, bad shot. There we go. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh. How are you not dead? All right, there we go.
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these Darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, I can definitely tell I'm not playing on Storyteller anymore. Which is fine. It's all about, you know, learning and challenging myself a little bit. Nope, nothing there.
Right on him.
That also means that I actually have to pay attention to the companions I bring and make sure that they have some healing factors.
More blight in the way.
Oh yeah, I think yes, it's this way. Oh, heavy helm. Yeah, I rarely wear heavy armor, even when I play as a warrior. All right. All right, let's take out these blights.
And there's probably another one.
There is.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
No, girl, I am with you. It is gross. You need to pick that up. Alright, let's see. Stagger always can use more stagger. Yes, I know I'm hit. Thank you, Nev.
Hit him now! They're at range.
Okay, there's one.
You got it.
That's got it.
Look, another one of those magical beams.
Whew.
There
All
are
right.
2 of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
That's one. Now to find the other.
Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate.
I'm sure it's puppies. Alright. Alright, now let's check. Oh yeah. Give me that stagger. I also really appreciate that they reward you for just wandering around and exploring, and not every game does that, so I appreciate it quite a lot. There we go. Down we go. All right. Oh, shit. Almost fell off the edge. Which I 100% have done before. Oh, good. Definitely need some of that.
Better be ready. That had to hurt.
You know, at some point I really have to look up what precision is, because I don't think I actually know. Alright, there we go.
That's a problem.
There we go. Oh. Well, that's one way to end it. Just send him over the edge.
I'm there.
Thank you, Harding. Ooh, do I want to? I think I'll keep the light armor for now. I may change my mind later. We'll see.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
There's a problem. Not too bad.
Oh. I love this part so much. Harding, what are you doing, girl?
Lyrium.
Harding?
Yeah, that's definitely not a good look, Harding.
Harding!
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. Is to we are free again. Whole again. Here again.
Harding!
I can hear it. The song of the stone. What is happening to me?
What the?
I really wish Harding kept that. Like, let's turn him into stone.
Are you moving those rocks?
More.
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
Oh, shit.
On the left.
All right. I do love knocking them off of the edge.
They're coming from the right. Time to clean up.
Oh, shit! Did not see that one. Shit, shit, shit. Cool. Did not know I could do combos yet. Well, that's... Oh, shit. Ew, that's disgusting. Knock you off. Do another combo.
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Whew, okay.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Fen'Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger is beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
You said something took you over,
Something like that?
and it's still with you.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
I have always chosen, I think it's a gift, because I'm kind of scared to choose the other options. Because I love Harding, and I don't want to, like, make her think that, you know, this is a negative thing, or it's something she shouldn't do. So I should probably go on YouTube and see if I can find somebody who did some of the other options, but I can't not choose. I think it's a gift.
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange, but not in a bad way. I feel connected to the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
Oh, do I flirt? So just to be real, I'm romancing Nev 100%. And I tend not to flirt with anyone else. With the exception of Tosh pushing me up against the wall because damn is that hot. Alright, I think we'll go with the joking.
As long as you're throwing rocks at the bad guys and not me.
Don't give me a reason to, then.
No promises.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
Okay, but this I
We
don't
need
get.
more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach solace in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you.
Like,
It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
why is Harding sending word to the Grey Wardens when you are a literal Grey Warden?
Eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose. They couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of dwarven history with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
All right. Ooh. All right.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solace.
I guess I have to. All right. So what I wanted to look at was kind of. Let's see. Am I gonna do greater? Am I gonna do medium? I get critical and sword damage and perfect defense momentum. Or am I gonna do a mix? Let me see. Ooh, I think that light armor mastery is really hard to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be heading down towards the light armor mastery. Let's see what the mix does. Weapon day, that's actually pretty good. Arrow maximum, weapon damage, and stagger. Was that maximum momentum, man? All right, but first, we're gonna take that. Oh, I have 2 points available. Detonates overwhelmed. Apply sundered. Apply sundered. It's overwhelmed. Where's the third one? Detonates overwhelmed. Apply sundered. Where there was a third one. Applies weakened. That's what I was looking for. All right. Well, we might have to head that way. Toxic dash. Also dagger. So we are gonna head this way. Sword say. Okay. Companions. Oh, I got some points available. All right. I sundered. That needs Wound. Right. I think I've got light. Light and medium. All right. All right, let's check the map. Who wants to talk? Harding does. All right. But before we do that, I realized I made a mistake in my character creation. I didn't change my tattoo like I had planned on it. When I play a shadow dragon, I have a specific tattoo that I use, which is a snake-ish. And when I play as a Grey Warden, I have a different one. This one, I think. Yep, it's the Grey Warden tattoo. Only the wing. Perfect. Alright, here we go. And thanks everybody who is lurking. I really appreciate, even if you're just hanging out. Watching the stream. Alright. Oh yeah, let's collect some things. What is this? Kirkwall stuff. And the Mass Effect stuff. Go talk to Harding. Hey, Jory.
It's a tunnel. Veilguard, Velos Atreides. But Velos Atreides is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
Harding? Are you in there?
I'm sorry, what?
What does Isatunal actually mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means, I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time, all spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
Yes, that made absolutely no sense.
Okay. Whatever works for you.
Words aren't enough. It's hard to put into words something you just feel. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Oh yeah, I do need to save. Thank you. Jory, welcome in. Save. Oh yeah, I haven't saved in a while. Yeah, I know, Jory, every time I see any reference to Hawk, I'm like, oh man. Like, depending on what you did in Inquisition, it could be a good or a bad thing. I don't think Nev has anything to say, but we will check and see.
Couldn't be one god, it had to be three.
Girl, I feel you. Alright, here we go. Let's go annoy Solus.
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think. Never Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Alright. Start with the toy griffin.
Every time I look at this, I can hear that little girl thanking me for saving her village from Darkspawn. She said that since the Grey Wardens didn't have griffins anymore, I could have hers. If I hadn't been there, I'd never have met Varric, and never had to deal with the First Warden complaining I ignored orders.
Yep. We are gonna do a doggy interruption because dog is clamoring for my attention. So say hello to Cora if you haven't seen her yet. She usually is just sleeping next to me, but for some reason she has decided I have not given her enough attention, so it is puppy break time. I know, Jory, right? I know it's not a cat like everyone else seems to have, but Cora is basically cat in a dog's body, I'm pretty sure. Because she just sleeps on a tiny little couch next to me with a ramp so she can get up to it. And then occasionally wants to do things like step on my desk and knock over things. So, and yeah, like right now she just wants to lick my hand. So, yep, so this is my little old lady. I know every dog is a baby, but all right, did I give you enough attention? Yep, now she's settling back down. See? All right, back to the game. All right, here we go. All right, so this is really interesting because, like, I love this flavor stuff of, like, how does your Rook actually do? I would say in this particular instance with a Grey Warden Rook who ignored orders to save a village, like, she is never gonna regret that. That she made the right call. You know, the other, you know, the leaders weren't there, and so she had to make the call that saved everyone. Because yes, Grey Wardens are supposed to destroy Darkspawn, but they are also supposed to, like, there's no point in saving Darkspawn if you kill all the people along with it. So I am gonna go with I made the right call.
Doesn't matter what the First Warden thinks. There's a little girl alive today because I attacked instead of waiting for reinforcements.
Okay.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us.
So this is interesting, because I always choosing between the gods make it hard, especially now that you know the gods are not great. But if you played the first 3 games, like, yeah, elves are not treated real well. But I think in this instance, as a Grey Warden, my Rook is more concerned about the gods than the prejudices, so we will go with that.
That history looked better before Elgar'nan and Gillinan came back and started blighting everything.
Eh?
The tools every professional scoundrel needs when learning the trade. I spent as much time picking locks and mixing poisons as I did training with blades or a bow.
And this is also interesting because you have, like, it's hard but worthwhile, like, reminiscing, like, maybe I wasn't a model student, or, well, it doesn't matter because I still fucked it up. So, I'm gonna go with it was hard but worthwhile.
It took me so long learning to get the alchemical mixtures just right. But what I learned saved my life more than once.
Hey, Winter. Hey, Liz. I'm assuming Liz is there too. I can start, really? Thank you for gracing me with your presence and allowing me to start, although I have been playing for a while, so sorry about that. You weren't in here before, Winter. I gave you props for helping me with my audio and with the visual stuff. So according to Jordan, it's looking and sounding pretty good, so I really appreciate you helping me over my lunch hour. Oh, don't even worry about it, Winter. So, and I welcome any and all lurkers. So we're just about to place a shaving mirror.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
All right, I'm gonna go with the scar options. I've played as a non-binary Rook before, and I really like the gender identity options for that. But because I gave my Rook so many scars, I'm gonna go with the scar option. And as much as I laugh at these scars are sexy, I think my Rook knows that they are lessons learned. That you got a scar because something maybe didn't go right, or you didn't pay attention, or something to that effect. So we're gonna go with that.
Funny. Varric didn't mention that hero having so many scars. It's handy. You ever get too full of yourself, you can just look in the mirror and see every mistake that left a mark. But it's not just about you anymore. Nev's got a new scar because you sent her into that ritual.
Ouch.
Do better. Nobody else should have to wear your mistakes, hero.
Okay, that was a little more self-deprecating than I expected, but still really good. I like that.
That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Okay. Alright, let's go annoy Solus.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
I am rolling my eyes at Solus right now. Great character, but dear lord. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one.
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
I think for this one I would do the nothing but I'm here, so. Because I know... this one's hard because Rook does not think she's in charge because to her, Varric is still alive. So yeah, actually I think I'll go with I'm not in charge because I don't think my Rook thinks that she's in charge.
I'm not in charge of everyone. I'm just leading my little team until Varric is back on his feet.
I understand your fear. Declare yourself the leader, and others may think you power-hungry, no better than those you oppose.
I didn't say I was afraid. Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village, dealing with a Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were to wait for reinforcements, but we knew that by the time they arrived, everyone in that village would be dead.
So you led your team of recruits in any way, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know I'm not interested in a fancy title. But when something needs doing, I do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
Right, we'll do... It didn't escape.
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Algernon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
Okay. Bigger?
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
That is terrifying, especially if you played Dragon Age Origins and you saw what the Blight did.
I don't understand. Algernon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
I think my Rook would just be like, then we stop them.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the Blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed 2 things. Blight is the first.
Right, Winter?
What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not going to bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Elganan and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong.
Winter, I love you so much.
They will lead you to Elganan and Gillenane.
Sponsored by FanDuel. I really appreciate your sense of humor.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Mm-hmm.